Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be tackling a random game and not editing it. As always, if you want more specific tips, I would highly recommend checking out some of these videos. I will do my best to explain what I'm thinking here, of course. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first things first, I like to go for columns and then draw pile, saving early cards in the draw pile as insurance. Draw pile is right here. Now, you'll see what I mean in just a minute. We can move this ace, that's good. We can move this two of spades, that's good as well. And there's some more cards we can move, that's good. We want to open up as many of these columns as possible. We don't have any spots for a king yet, so we're going to see what we can do here. 5 will go right here. We can move the 6 of hearts as well. And that's good. We can move the jack of diamonds, and of course the 10 of spades goes right there. Okay. I think that's about it, unless I missed something. Let's go to the draw pile here. Cannot move the queen, so we can't move it. We can't move this king either. We could potentially later. This 6 is an interesting card. This 6 could have been played instead of this 6. We may go back and undo that. We'll see, because we can't really do anything with this queen right now. And I think we also have this queen, so I'm actually going to go back. If you'll notice, there's 2 queens right here. We're going to want to uncover this column first, more than likely. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to go back, because we don't really have any other moves here, I believe. Yeah, there's no other moves here, so the game would be over. So we're going to go back to where this 6 came from, and we're not going to play the 6. And then we're going to come back and we'll play this 6 of diamonds instead, and that'll give us some more options, potentially, and we could stay in the game, so... Oh, interesting. There was more cards. We're still not going to play the 6. So we're going to go back here. And there's the 6. Now the question is, do we play this 5 under it or not? And we don't know the answer to that yet. So what we're going to do, of course, is we're going to see what's behind here. There's an 8, but there is an ace of diamonds. We'd like to be able to play the ace of diamonds. So we are going to play the 5. To get to the ace of diamonds, because that means the ace of diamonds is going to drop instead of that 8 of spades. Again, it's all about manipulating the draw pile. So if you take out 1 card, it pulls 1 card. If you take out 2 cards, it pulls 2 cards. If you take out 3 cards, well, the 3 of clubs is going to show up, so it doesn't change it. Hopefully I didn't go too fast with that explanation, but yeah, you'll see me coming to that all day long. So here we have the 4 of diamonds. We can play that. And another 4 behind there, so ooh, interesting. That 7 may be the card we want to play. We may want to take this 4 diamonds back, actually. Well, let's see how this shakes out here. Let me go through one more time. I think I lost track. So the ace of diamonds we got, the ace of clubs we got. We're going to be able to get to this 7, so we don't have to worry about taking out the 4. So in this sequence right here, we're just going to play the ace of clubs. And then we're going to play the 2 of clubs up top. The next time around, this 7 of diamonds will drop, and then we can move the 6 of clubs over here underneath that 7 of diamonds. Hopefully I didn't go too fast, but that should make some sense here. So we're going to go through again, and go to the back of the draw pile. Again, this is going to be our insurance card, so we're not going to play this yet. So here we go. Going to play the 7. Now we can play the 6. And that's a good card. That's a real good card. This jack is a good card because we can open up this column and we can open up this column. And we need to open up columns if we want to have a chance to get this going. So jack of hearts here. Okay, that's great because now we can move any kings we have. So we're going to move this 10 of spades. We can also move the 3 of spades either up top or below. I don't like pulling the diamond down. I'm going to move it up top for now. We may reconsider. Oh boy, that's interesting. Because we could take this 10 now. Oh no, we can't take the 10 because we need a jack. So we're going to move this 8 for sure. And we're not sure whether it's this 9 or the other 9. I think it's usually better to move this 9 unless you have a bunch of kings waiting to go down. We want to open up this column. So we're going to play this 9 right here. Okay, that's good. That is the 5 of spades. We can play that under the 6. And if you remember earlier, this 6 had a bunch of stuff under it. We're going to figure out a way to get to that later. Again, I'm going to hold off on this moving the 2 of diamonds unless it's critical. Okay, this is an interesting sequence. We've got two different kings here. We don't know which one to play. Obviously, you have to play the first one, but we can manipulate the draw pile that is the cards in front of it if we want to get to it. Gonna play the king right here, and we'll play the queen there. Okay, that sequence isn't going to get us much further, so we're going to undo that for now, and we're going to see if we can get to this king of clubs and then play this queen and see if there's something else there that may be more valuable. There may not be, and we may go all the way back to where we were. Alternatively, we could save this queen as insurance and play that too. Let's drop this king right here. Now we're going to play this queen, and that gives us a 9. So it opens up this sequence. So we could play it this way. We may go back, we may not. I don't know yet. I'm going to just see how this plays out. Again, we want to open up one of these 3 columns here. Ideally a red jack. A red jack would be a good card. Or sorry, not a red jack. A jack of spades or jack of clubs would be a good card because we can play it underneath this queen here and open up the column. We'll see if there's something there. Oh, that's good because that opens up another spot for a king. Gonna play the ace of diamonds probably. We'll see. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. We'll play this first and then we'll come back to the ace of diamonds. Jack of spades right there. We got the 3 of clubs we can play up top. Now we can open up this column here. And okay. I think normally I don't like to drop these, move these low cards, but if it's open up a column and we need to open a column, I think that's going to happen here. And let's play this in sequence here. So ace of diamonds up. 8 of spades we can drop. I think we can do the 8 of diamonds as well. Now we can move the 7 of spades over and open up the column. 9's not the best. Well, you can kind of hear me sigh there. So 9's not exactly the card I wanted to see, but we've still got some moves here. And I think the move sequence is going to be spade. Well, we can play either spades or clubs. We don't know yet. We'd like to be able to run some of these cards up later, but we're going to drop this 3 of spades here and keep our fingers crossed. 7 of clubs. That's not horrible because this is a column we want to move. We got to open up this column, so we have to go with that move. We have to open up this column here, so we're going to move the 6 of hearts over, and that's where we're at right now. We need to figure out how to move. Maybe open up one more of these columns. The problem is these are big cards. 9 of clubs and jack of diamonds. They're both big cards. So we could, if we find a king, we can move the 7 over. We're going to hold it there for now. I think we can move this 4. This 2 of diamonds is good. We want to move that up top. Here we have it. The 10 of clubs. So we can move this 9 over. We could open up one of these columns when we need to, but we got to figure out, again, the jack of diamonds and the 9 of clubs. We got to figure out how to open up one of these columns if we want to continue. Okay. Looks like we can move both kings, and we will do so. So 9 of diamonds up here. 7 of hearts up top. We got both kings down. And unfortunately, this 3 of hearts is here. We wanted the 3. We want it to be different because we need to get to this queen. I think. Well, no, I think we need to get these columns open here. And I think we may have to go actually way, way back and figure out what sequence we want to do here. Because I don't think there's another move right now. Oh no, we do got the queen. I misread here. I apologize. I totally misread. I thought that was at the end. I don't know why. So this is the draw pile actually, and this sequence isn't very good for us, but this sequence is good for us. So this is good. This is good. We got some moves. We're gonna try these moves here. A little queen down here. We'll move the 3 of diamonds up, and we're gonna move the jack. Now, again, we need to work 2 cards together, and it looks like we're going to be working clubs. Oh no, 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 no! There's no 4 clubs here. We need the 4 clubs. We don't have the 4 clubs. So we'd like to be able to work spades instead. We're going to try to work spades and diamonds up top to here, and then hopefully we can uncover this 9 of clubs and see what's under there, and potentially uncover this jack at some point, and then get it solved. And how do we do that exactly? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to first pull this 3 of clubs down, because we want to work spades, because again, there's no 4 of clubs. If there was a 4 of clubs here, we could do the other sequence. We're going to try to move spades up and then diamonds. So 2 of hearts goes right here. We move the 3 of spades up, 4 of diamonds up, and we're just going to look for spades. So we need the 4 of spades, I believe, and that is not here. There's no 4 of spades either, which means we don't... That sequence won't work. I apologize. There's no 4 of spades here. There's no 4 of clubs here. So we need to figure out how to get this 9 of clubs open or this jack of diamonds open. So we need to figure out, we need to go all the way back using the undo button and figure out where this jack came from. If this jack came from top, we don't move it, and we try to save for this jack. The other option is we could figure out where this 9 came from, go all the way back, and not move the 9 of spades, and save this 9 of clubs for going over here. Those are the only 2 other ways to solve this that I see. Otherwise, it's kind of game over here, I believe. Well, let's see. What am I missing here? Oh, 5 of diamonds goes up top now, because it's going to say game over. Yeah, it's going to say game over. So we are going to go all the way back to where either the 9 of spades came from or the other jack, the jack of hearts came from. And we're going to see if that sequence works. So that's another way you can solve games at the end if you get at an impasse. So here we had the 9 of spades, I believe. Okay. We're back to that point. We're not going to move it here, although we kind of want to move one of these kings out. So we'll see. We'll see if we can work something out here. So going to play ace of diamonds. I'm going to play a little bit faster this time around. Yeah. There we go. There's a move for the 9 right here. So instead of moving this 9, we're moving this 9, and we'll see if we can solve from that sequence. Now we can move this 9 as well. So we'll see how this sequence plays out. Queen there. Let's see, 7, and we need to, yeah, we'll go through again. 6 of spades, we can move the jack. Now we've got 2 different 10s to move. I think, oh, we're going to move this 3 of clubs up. Let's try this 10 here. And that sequence, no. Let's try this 10. That was the 2, and then 7, 6, right? We played there. Again, we may have to figure out how to move the jack. Let's see. Let's just see how we can move some of these cards around. This 10 will move here. And we can move this 5. We're going to see if we can move one of these kings down as well. Okay, going through again. Oh, we can move this 9 over here, and then we'll move, I think it's this king. Is that the one? No, we want the other king to move, because then we can move the queen. Yeah, so... Well, let's see. I think we need to move this jack, really. And if we move the red queen, that doesn't help. So we're going to go back even further. We're going to go back again to where this jack of hearts came from, and try to move the jack of diamonds instead. Because I think that's going to be the move that gets us through here. Not sure if it's making sense. It will make sense in a minute if we get this solved. So let's go back a little bit further. So this was the sequence right here. Again, this is going to be a little tricky, but we're going to figure out if we can move this jack over, and then we'll try to solve it that way. So 3 of spades up. I believe we moved that 9. It was the other 9, right? The black 9 we had a problem with. So we can move the 5 of spades. And then we have that sequence there. We can also move this 8, I believe. Yeah. So we'll open up one of these kings here. I think we wanted to play the other king first, did we? Yeah, we wanted to play the other king first. So we're going to go back again. And then we played this king first. And then I think we played... No, we didn't want to move this 9, did we? Yeah, we didn't want to move that 9. Play the ace of diamonds there, and we'll go back again. I think we can drop this card. Okay, 2 of diamonds will drop. And just go back one more time here. Okay. So we're going to play these cards up front, I believe. And then we'll keep our fingers crossed so we can find another move. We're just going to go from the back of the... We will go to the cards up front. But again, like I said, you want to be able to manipulate the straw pile as much as possible. So we are going to play from the back. I'm going to play that jack right there. Play the 10. And then, oh boy, we're going to move that deuce. I believe we're going to move it under the 3 of clubs. So we're not going to put the 3 of clubs up top. We're keeping it down here. And again, we're saving this jack because we want to move this jack over here. So let's move the 6 of hearts over. There's the jack. We're going to move the jack over here. That was the sequence we were looking for. Now we can move this jack over here. And then that's a 9. So we can play this 8. And we just got to figure out how to open up these columns. And we've got the solve because we'll move this queen under a king. And then we'll have it. I think there's the ace of hearts. Yeah, the ace of hearts is the one we haven't dropped yet. Once we get... The ace of hearts should be under this column or one of the other columns. See, this move didn't work. Or did it? Oh, no, this move works now. So we move the 8 here, and we can play either 7. Let's try the 7 first and see if that sequence continues. Okay, that 9 we move. And then we can move this 10 right here. Okay, good. Now we can move this king. Now we can move this... Well, let's see what this queen had. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this queen, I believe. Yep. Okay, 4 of clubs. We can move that. Good. 4 of spades. We can move up top. And there's the ace of hearts. That's the card we're looking for. We've got this solved. We're just going to move this up top. We'll move these up top. And then 3 of hearts. 4 of hearts. And we just got to watch the draw pile sequence here. I think, yeah, because we're going to play the king here. We'll play that. And then this queen should show up on the very front of the draw pile. We'll move those cards, and then we should be able to... Yeah, we'll have it. If you see this 10 right here, there's a jack underneath that queen, a black jack, I believe. We'll play this 10 over to here, under here, and we'll have the thing solved. So, going through again. 5 of diamonds we can't play yet. Well, we can probably play it. So 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs up, and 5 of hearts up, and then now we can take this 5 of diamonds, put it right here, play the king, and then we'll play out of here. So 5 of spades, 6 of spades, queen here. This queen goes under this king. And I hope I'm not talking too fast. When I get excited, I talk a little bit faster than normal. But yeah, 3 of diamonds, jack, and we move the 10 here. And of course, we have solved it. So that was a little bit longer than normal, but we got it done. And hopefully, if you pay attention or watched a little bit, you learned a move or 2 extra. And of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.